The ghost of Gooner Creek. Everyone knows Gooner Creek. They say a man exploded spontaneously at the house about a mile from that creek. His wife was with him, his kids were with him, his friends. It was a barbecue. We love barbecues. I knew that man. The man's name was Jono Jono. Frankly, he knew too much about the anomalies surrounding the woods near the creek, and the E.C.C was forced to take him out with a spontaneous explosion revolver from the house across the street. Good. Except not good, because now they say Jono Jono's ghost can be seen eating spare ribs along the creek, and if you do not look away within 30 seconds, you will explode like he did on that day. I didn't believe them. Here is my story. I joined the E.C.C about 2 years ago at my lowest. No job, no friends, no house. They gave me basic training and sent me out on my first expedition. I didn't know the first thing about these anomalies, simply that they cause the strange events that have been occurring recently around the country. Disappearances, daytime lasting 4 hours, and reports of floating people even made their way around my city. I wanted to help any way I could. I say that, but looking back, it was probably for the money. Our squad's first task was to take someone out. Something about him not knowing too much or whatever. Squad leader, Jimbo Gimbo, told us that we had a decoy house in that same neighborhood. Very convenient. He also said we only have 47 hours to do it. So we very quickly set up base in the house across the street from the man. I eventually wondered why this man in particular was so important. I asked Gimbo, so what's this guy's deal anyway? I thought we would be hunting anomalies. Gimbo looked up very briefly. He was fiddling with some DS looking thing. I'm not really sure what it was, but it seemed like he was just as confused, which is bad since he was supposed to be the smart one. He responded, he knows too much of what? I'm not sure, but that's what they told me. Said he was conspiring with some sort of alien leaders or something like that.
Gimbo, what the fuck, man? I thought this was Earth shit. No one said there was aliens.
Gustav, chill out, man. We'll make it. Jeez, dude. Oh yeah, my name is Gustav. We set up the teleporter in the basement. That took us about 12 hours. That night we didn't sleep. We waited at the tinted window waiting for the man to come out of his house. And then he did. That is when I learned it was Jono, my only friend from high school. Freaked out a little. He's been the only one who ever even talked to me. I was such a lonely bum. I guess I forgot about him until now. Too late. Gustav, lock in. What happened? Damn, you could see it on my face. Gimbo, you take the gun. I can't do this. I guess, bro. Gimbo aimed the revolver through the small hole. That's when Jono's wife came out, and then his kid, and then his dog, and then the other neighbors, and then his grandma. It was a barbecue. What the hell? Gimbo stopped for a second, then he started struggling too. Shit, man, no one said this had a family. Then the guy behind us, Kilo, took the gun from Gimbo, saying, Y'all some wimps, I have the gun. No one protested. He was right. Kilo pointed the gun straight at Jono's chest, mid-barbecue, so that he would explode from the chest and not his head. If it was his head, they'd know. But they knew anyway. Bang! 1 second he was there, the next he was everywhere. Everyone was screaming, panicking. Then it came. One of them pointed at our window, saw the 4 masked men in there who were us, and the small barrel coming out of the window. Well, that's our time. We ran down the basement and activated the teleporter. In a flash, we and the entire house were gone before the neighbors could process the entire scene. I thought that was the end of it, but about 3 days later the report started coming in of a ghost of the creek. They told me people didn't become anomalies. They told everyone people couldn't become anomalies. Even the janitors. The E.C.C sent me on my squad to patrol the creek, making sure nothing weird was going on. Because if there was, we'd have to call the big dogs. It was silent the whole car ride there. Whole squad was wondering if we'd be recognized, but probably not. Besides, the neighborhood was about a mile away. No one's gonna see us. We got off the car and began walking around the creek. Nothing was out of the ordinary. And then he appeared. Jono Jono. He was there, haunting white particles surrounding him, glowing white eyes. He seemed almost blue. Gimbo shouted, "Fire! Fire at him!" And we all fired. I looked down to reload briefly, so did Kilo, but when we looked up, Gimbo and the other man, whose name I forgot, were gone, reduced to red mist. Kilo yells, "It's if you look at him! Don't look! Get back to the car!" We ran for a good while and got into the car before calling the higher-ups. "Yeah, it's real. The rumors were real. That's him. He killed 2 of our men."
We'll get down there. Return to base.
I think it's safe to say I'm never going to a creek again. Not until I know that Jono's contained or dead. Kilo quit after that. I guess he never thought he was going to get into real danger. Me? I'm staying. I don't have much going on for me anyway. I just wonder what alien Gimbo was talking about. I hope that it doesn't make its way back. Ghosts are enough.